Here. I just wanted to do a really quick YouTube video. It's going to be kind of like a OneTouch Verio IQ review, as well as bad habits as a diabetic. Woo! So, my bad habits as a diabetic. Honestly, they're not bad like, oh, she's going to die because of that. They're bad because, I don't know, they're just not what your doctor suggests kind of thing. Like, number one, I don't wipe my fingers with alcohol before I check my blood sugar. Why? I don't know. Ooh. I leave my test strips inside of my meter after I use them. I guess I just check my blood sugar enough that leave the test strips inside my case and call it a day and just carry on. Number 3, this one's going to seem really gross to anybody who's not a diabetic, and I'm sorry, but my number 3 is after I check my blood sugar, I don't suck the blood off my hand like a lot of diabetics do. I don't do that a whole lot, if I'm going to be honest. What I do, I don't know if you can see it right there, I do wipe the blood off of my hand onto my own meter. I would think it was really gross if I wasn't the one doing it, but I am, so what are you going to do? It's kind of a bad habit as a diabetic and a firefighter all at once. Most doctors, if you're going to do something like what I do, they're going to suggest that you check your blood sugar before you go on calls, before you go on fires and stuff like that. But honestly, I just go based on how I feel at the time. If I feel fine, I'm just going to bring something for a low with me. If I don't feel fine, then I'm obviously not going to do anything like fighting fire or trying to save somebody's life because my blood sugar is too low at the time. My final and last thing as a bad habit as a diabetic is the same one that everybody has as a diabetic is going to go on when you have a low blood sugar. I had a 48 the other day. And it's going to be going on a food bender. So the other day I had peanut butter and jelly sandwich on whole wheat bread though. I had fruit snacks, and I had chocolate milk. And then I was like, well, let's take a break. And then I looked at my blood sugar and it was like 230. Like a review of the OneTouch Verio IQ meter just because I've used the ping meter for so long. I use the ping meter for about 4 years, as well as a OneTouch Mini every now and then. But we're going to go over a few things on the Verio that I like. Let me turn it on. So this is what, I don't know, I guess you can't really see it. It comes up with a My History, a pattern log, and then your settings. So there's not a whole lot of customizable features on this meter. You can obviously go through your history. It tells you what your last result is, 123, and then you can go down to, it's not going to focus because it's got a highlighted background, but then you can go to results log, and you can go and see all of your tests for the last little bit. What it'll also do is it'll tell you your average, so your 7-day average, 14-day, 30-day, and 90-day. I haven't had this meter that long, so my 14-day, 30-day, and 90-day are all the same. The other thing you can do is if your pattern log, because you can set a before meal and an after meal whenever you test your blood sugar. So it'll tell you that your before meal pattern is high or something like that, or your low pattern. And it just says, heads up, your before meal glucose has been running high around this time. Get details. And then it tells you your last however many blood sugars are high or low or whatever. Mine are usually high because I'm still working on that. The other thing that I really, really, really like about this meter is these are the test strips. This part right here, this part goes into the meter, and then that is the tiny little bit of blood that you need to test it. And got one of the regular OneTouch test strips that I usually use. And then this is, I'm trying to get it to where it'll focus. Alright, so this is the one that you use for your Verio. There's a big difference there on how much blood it takes. It takes a lot less. I'm going to put it inside the meter. And then, if you can see it, see how it lights up on my hand, you can see where to put your blood in the middle of the night for those really late night checks, which is the best thing ever. I really like that about this meter. I believe it only takes this meter about 4 seconds to come up with a blood sugar. Let's test it real fast because I don't remember. It takes 5 seconds, as usual. I'm a little high right now. So that's my before meal, which I've been running high for before meals. This one keeps your blood sugar up for a while after you test it. One thing I can't decide if I like it or if I don't like it is that this meter charges via charger. It's a little bit bigger than the normal charger on the bottom of a phone. It's a little bit bigger than that. But I can't decide if I like that or not about this one, because if you run out of battery whenever you're not at home, then that sucks. You can't just change the battery. But then again, because this one stays lit up for a while and it's got such a bright light, you lose battery really fast. So you'd be changing battery a lot. So I can't decide if that's something I like or I don't like. So if you've had the OneTouch Verio IQ before, comment down below and tell me what you think about it. I really, really like this meter overall. I didn't realize how much I used my ping meter to bolus until I didn't have it anymore. So that kind of sucks, thinking about it now. But I still really like it. It's a great switch, and I'm really happy about it. So there's the back of it. The back, and then that's the front. And that's all I can really tell you about it. So like this video, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.